Hola, bon dia.
So this week our plans changed slightly because we're having beautiful weather. It's almost bikini weather,
It's half bikini
half
weather.
bikini weather. And you can see our clementines are starting to ripen, so they'll be ready soon. And let's take a look at what I've been doing this week. Well, the walls aren't dry enough to paint with the acrylic paint. When I use the Portland paint or a cement wash, I have to wet down the wall first anyway so that it sticks properly and has a proper bond. So I'm working on this side of the house today, starting from the top behind our pole for the electricity and just working my way down in sections. And now I've done the upper portion behind me here. So just working my way across the wall to eventually meet up with that section. So it is November 15th. It's about 19 or 20 degrees Celsius today. It feels quite warm and comfortable. You can see the sun is trying to come out. Everything is very green and lush. Enjoying a beautiful day painting. So I'll show you what I'm up to. I'm continuing with the cement paint or cement wash today. And you can see where I left off here. And then this is where I left off the first couple of days that I was working on it. So I should be able to finish that middle section today.
Oh yeah, you're definitely getting sunburnt.
Really?
You better paint fast.
Well, I only have a small section left. Redo some of this because the cement wash was a bit thin on this batch here. So I think a t-shirt is probably a little bit more realistic for November the 18th. It's quite comfortable out here. And if I had stayed working in full sun like I started off, I would have been fine in the bikini. But when you're working with paint, you don't really want to be painting in full sun because it dries out too quickly. So I've moved over to the shady side of the house, and you can see it is a bright, beautiful, sunny day today. So we're enjoying it and getting a little bit of work done. You may notice that I am not going all the way up to the roof on this section though, because I'm feeling a little bit off balance today and I didn't think climbing up that high was a good idea. So I have one set of scaffolding set up, and this is about my limit for today. So there we have a beautiful sunset. I have to say that this camera is not doing it justice. The colors are so much brighter in person. But that is a beautiful sunset. You can see the mist coming through the hills. And we'll call that a day. So while I'm outside working on the cement wash or Portland paint, whatever you want to call it, Grant is working on the stone hearth.
Well, I'd be working if you weren't disturbing me.
Oh, really?
I mean, I love you.
So it's been really nice weather the past week, which is why I've spent the entire week painting.
And I'm stuck in here.
Yeah, because, you know, eventually we're going to want our wood stove functional.
That would probably be good.
Would probably be a good thing. So Grant is working on finishing off the stone hearth and going all the way up to the ceiling. So once that's finished, we can get our wood stove set up. Obviously, the fridge needs to move, but we're getting there. Slowly. It went up to about 22 degrees. And this is what my lady garden looks like. And we have some oranges that are almost ready. And our clementine tree is full of clementines. So we're at Praia do Pedregal, and it's super wavy today. I wasn't really expecting that because we don't have any weather advisories today. It's actually a bit warmer than normal for November. So yesterday it went up to 21 degrees. Makes me wonder what it looks like at Nazare today. We've had great weather this week, and if you ask my Portuguese friends, it's because of the legend of St. Martin. So right now we are enjoying the summer of St. Martin because way back when a Roman soldier was returning home and it was cold out, and he saw a beggar on the side of the street and gave him half of his cloak because he was cold and he's being a good Samaritan. And the sun came out and the weather immediately became warmer. So they say that every year for St. Martin's Day, which is November 11th, it gets warmer out and sunny and you have nice weather. So there you go.
Something new every day.
So we've made good progress. As you saw, I've been painting and Grant has been working on the hearth. So he's almost all the way to the top.
Almost all the way to the top.
He's getting there.
Another meter to go.
Yeah. How many more days?
3 more days.
3 more days. Yay!
I figure.
And I've been a bit of a hot mess this week. So I tried to cuddle with Mavis, and yeah, I'm all scratched up because she's a psycho. And this is why you should pay attention when you're using an orbital sander. I now have a hole in my pantaloons.
And in her leg.
Yeah, so this is what my knee looks like right now. That happened like 5 or 6 days ago. And today I was feeling like all, I don't know, almost dizzy and off balance. So of course I was on the scaffolding, but I didn't fall. I only went up 1 scaffolding instead of 2. So then that means that the cement paint isn't 100% complete. There's a very small section right at the peak up by the roof that I need to do on a day when I'm not feeling dizzy and unbalanced.
She's a ginger, so she's always unbalanced.
So it'll never be finished, is what you're saying. Okay.
I will be.
You have to do it then. This is one of the shelves from the center of the cabinet that we'll be using for the upper cabinets in the kitchen. And I know I want to be able to store the coffee on the top shelf, but I don't want them to be quite as wide as the original. So I'm just using a square to mark off a distance that will give plenty of room for our coffee. So now that I have that marked off, I can go ahead and cut this down on the table saw. Once it's properly sanded and a little bit of wood filler in there and painted, it will just look like a normal kitchen countertop instead of having this weird lip underneath the countertop. What are you doing?
Making you some red ochre pigment.
Where did you get the red ochre?
I dug it up from the yard.
Do you want to show us the red ochre? Kind of looks like a rock.
It is a rock.
Well, I don't know. You're the expert in this.
It's a rock.
I keep cutting your head off.
That wouldn't be the first time. It's what the petroglyphs that the ancestors painted on the cave walls. They used red ochre.
Cool.
So we're gonna try to tint some paint with it. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, might as well. We literally dug it up, so it's free. So we're experimenting.
So give our video a like and subscribe and leave us a comment down below. We love hearing from you.
Thanks for watching. Why don't I just do that part?
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed our video. Take care, and we'll see you next week.
Okay,
bye.
bye.